Hi friends, for those of you that are new here, my name is Caitlin. For those of you that are not new here, welcome back. We are doing a look with the Eternal Eclipse palette from Lunar Beauty, which if I am not mistaken is the number 4 in my top 15. So actually I'm wrong, and this was originally number 4 in my top 15, but in filming the video for the palette that I had originally put as number 5, but then decided I wanted to put as number 4. I decided to switch them at the last minute, and I filmed these videos out of order. Anyway, I don't want to confuse you guys. Essentially, this is actually our number 5 palette that released in 2020. And if you are interested in seeing that, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so just quick side note, I did this look while I was getting ready for work, so I'm just going to pipe in a voiceover later for the tutorial, but make sure to let me know down below if you prefer the voiceover tutorials or like talking while I'm doing it. I might have to keep this format even if you guys don't really like it, because it's easier for me to film looks before I go to work. So anyways, yeah, let's go on and get into it. Okay, so we are starting with a tapered blending brush and going in with the lightest matte shade in the palette, and I really probably should have wrote these eyeshadow names down. Wow, what a useless tutorial this is gonna be. Anyways, at least I point to each one that I use. So yeah, we're just blending this all over the crease, you know, creating a nice transition. It's a really light shade, so I'm taking it up pretty high. And now we're taking a smaller blending brush and going in with that more mid-tone brown shade that I don't know the name of. And we're putting that in the crease just a little bit lower down on the crease. Also, I apologize in advance. I don't know why I'm so grumpy in this video. Actually, I do. I'm getting ready for work. But anyway, now we're taking a blending brush and we're just blending that all out. I am trying to keep this more of a rounded shape because my plan was to keep this like a rounded matte look with like a glitter wing. That was the goal. Okay, so now we're taking more of like a dense pencil brush and going in with that, like, I want to say it's like a rusty orangey shade, but it's like a brown. You know what I mean? And we're putting that in the same spot that we did the crease, but keeping it rounded. A little bit of a halo, but not super halo-y, just kind of on the edges so that we're keeping it more rounded. I guess we end up kind of doing like a spotlight halo eye. Anyways, now we're taking an even smaller pencil brush and taking that dark shade. I know the name of that shade. It's Earthbender. Woohoo. There you go. Taking the darkest matte. Earthbender? Well, not the darkest matte. There's a black. But anyway, the darkest matte in that row. You knew what I meant. It's the darkest brown. So yeah, packing that on, putting that lower, just kind of getting that shape really with that deep shade, and then taking the blending brush and blending it all together. Blending, blending, blending. I also love how like low energy I am in this video because I filmed it at like 6 a.m. Oh, and now we're taking a little smudger brush and, that lightest shade, and we're just kind of, it's not a smudger brush, it's like a flat eyeshadow brush. Anyway, whatever, pack that in the center. Now I'm taking my NARS tinted smudge proof eyeshadow base, and you could use a concealer instead of an eyeshadow primer. This eyeshadow primer kind of functions like a concealer, but anyway, I'm creating my wing with the concealer first, or in this case, eyeshadow base. You could use a concealer though, but I used an eyeshadow base anyway. And I'm going out of screen. You guys, doing winged liner and staying in frame is almost impossible. The other side was somehow worse. Anyway, spraying a angled pencil brush with MAC Fix Plus, going into, actually I know the name of this shade too, I believe it's Desert Sky, and we're just putting that right over where we put all the concealer to create like a glittery wing over this all matte look. And I know you're looking at this going like, wow, that blend looks like crap. Well, don't worry, I fix it later. You're not going to see it. I fix it when the camera's not rolling, but I did fix it. And I'm going to do my face and be right back. Okay, came back with the face on, doing the same angled pencil brush, going in with Earthbender again. We're smoking that on that lower lash line. Just smoking it out. Then we're taking a little bit of a fluffy blending brush, but a small one, and we're going in with that orangey shade. the orangey brown shade. Oh no, I flipped it. I wanted to use this is actually a Lunar Beauty brush. It came with the Life's a Drag palette, and I'm using the like more flat, like dense little brush end. So now I'm just smoking that dark brown that we did. We're smoking it out a little bit with the reddish brown, and then I'm gonna finish my hair and eyes and be right back. This is the final look. What do you guys think? Looking good, right? I'm inserting this in because I realized I kind of forgot to talk about why this palette is number 5. So, first of all, I think this is a really fun color story for like a neutral palette. It's a little bit different. Yes, it's a neutral palette with a pop of blue. These are such like grungy blues versus like just a pop of like random bright blue that doesn't really have a place. I feel like it fits in really well with this like gray black row. I think these shimmer shades are stunning, and just overall the mattes perform well, the shimmers perform well. I think this is a really nice palette. It's not higher, the reason that I've since bumped it since filming this for the because I find that palette to be a bit more just inspiring for like different looks. This one I think is nice. It's a neutral palette, so as far as like inspiration for different looks goes, I haven't had it as many because for the most part these are neutrals, but I do really love the quality of this palette. I love Lunar Beauty, and I just think this is a nice addition to the collection. As far as there is some inspiration that comes from this palette because I do want to try this with the like I think this will be a really nice palette to go with the Strawberry Dream palette, or even I think working these like grungy blues in with like the grungy greens from the Moonspell palette could be really fun. And so I do have a lot of ideas for this palette, but just in conjunction with other Lunar Beauty products versus just on its own. So anyways, yeah, that is our number 5 of 2020. So this is the final look. What did you guys think? If you haven't already, please make sure to give this video a like and leave a comment down below letting me know if you like this video or not. If you didn't like this video, feel free to also dislike it and say, no more tutorials. I don't know what you guys want from me without any sort of feedback. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye!